Hello everyone, this is log number 1 of the first game I've ever made. This is actually quite far into development already, so it's not like exactly a week 1 log, but you know what, we take those anyway. So I think it'll be easier to explain my game if we just run it and I explain things as we go along. Alright, so here's the best title screen you've ever seen in your life. And here's the player. He's just small blue drone with a cannon that follows the mouse wherever it's pointed. With the arrow keys or WASD, we can move around. And if you press the left mouse button, we can shoot. Now you can see we're inside a blood vein. That's because we are a microscopic chip inside someone's body trying to get rid of viruses and bacteria and such. That's the idea behind the game. So, now let me turn on the enemy spawner so we can see some proper gameplay. And run. And we wait. Alright. So at first, it should start spawning two things. The first one are these pretty basic enemies that just follow you around. And you gotta shoot them a bit to kill them. And the other one are these blood cells that if you kill them, you lose 20 points. And I died. But we retain the score even if we die. Now if the enemies actually spawn down here, the bottom of the screen, and if I can manage to not die, I'd like to show you that if we manage to shoot them while they're spawning in, we get a bonus in points. I am probably not gonna do that because I'm bad at this game, even though I made it. But hey, that's just how life be sometimes. I'm gonna die again without it being able to show the entire thing, am I? I am. I am dead. Oh fuck. Hey, there's the game over screen. I was totally just planning to show you guys that also. Yep, I am the very smart man person. That is who I am. Now, if I am ever able to get to 200 points, I could show you guys that at that threshold, new enemies are gonna start spawning in, and so there will be another threshold at 300, where yet another kind will spawn. Come on, fuck. How many minutes do you have to get into the video after you can say swear words? I hope it's more than 3. Okay, so now anytime I should not die and the new enemy should come in, which are they're not gonna spawn in, are they? This is such a good showcase of my game. I am so proud of myself. I thank you the new enemy before it spawned. You're fucking with me. Are you fucking with me? Alright, you know what? Nope. I'm just. You know what? Here's the good thing about being the developer is that you can just come in here and cheat. So let me put you to 0 and you to 100 and you right over here, our target score to 500. Don't worry about it, I'll explain later. Okay, let's try again. Alright, now. Th- there's the new kind of enemy. There are these little viruses that are smaller but faster, so you gotta take care of them quickly before they get to you. And there's the other kind of enemy, these big boys that are very slow but also very tanky. By themselves, they are not the hugest threat, but when there are other enemies nearby, they can be a very effective distraction. We good now? We good now, game? You gonna let me do my thing? Nope. I know what this requires. More cheating. I swear if I can get to 100 points, I am going to stop this development right now. So, once we get your target score and all the enemies are dead, we are able to go down and transition into the boss room. And here's the boss. He is You gotta shoot the pods at the end of its arms in order to do damage. He's not too hard, but he's just the first boss, so I don't really intend him to be. The small shots that are fired by the pods can't go through these walls, for the most part, as you saw. But the big ones that the main mouth shoots can. So this made kinda to disencourage just camping in the corner like I'm doing. But as you can see, still a very big strategy. And as we get rid of each pod, there the boss gets faster. So once there's only one, he just shoots the big shots non-stop, and we killed it. And then he drops some upgrades, like so. I haven't finished the complete upgrade tree for now, but I'm pretty close to it. And if you go down, it's just an infinite loop. We're back in the first room. So, now let's go back. So, for this week, what I plan to do is I want to do a map screen. So, I still need to get the assets for it, such as the sprite and such. But I want to do it so it shows up whenever the player transitions from one area to another, mostly after a boss, and so the player can choose which way they want to go in the hub room, which something I'll do later. There's had to be a map transition, obviously, so to have a nice little animation to show where we're going. And I thought about doing a map toggle so you can just press a button anytime and show the map. Although that one's gonna be a bit harder to do, I can imagine. And but I think it can be a nice little thing, not too useful, but hey, none doesn't hurt either. So that's it for my log for my first log, and I'll see you all next week.